Oh, Jesus is a man, dude. It's a man, baby.
It's a man,
Sounds like you say he doesn't kiss ass.
No, he doesn't kiss anyone. So he would.
I think that's what he's saying.
So he was on Desperate Housewives, and his wife on the show was Nicolette Sheridan. She was. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. He wouldn't, and he kind of got, that it all kind of started there because he wouldn't even kiss her. He wouldn't do anything with her, and they couldn't write anything in there, so he basically couldn't be an actor. And I'm thinking he chose a profession where he would be asked to do that.
You know what he should be? Our next vice president.
Because he can't be in a room with a woman.
He can't be a woman and a woman.
That always killed me. I can't believe Pence thought that, but to say it out loud just makes you think that. So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, he could have been any other job in the whole world. He could have been a mechanic, a banker, anything where you don't have to kiss anybody. Right. But he chose one where you do, and then he had to make a big fucking deal out of it.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely a step up for him, and it made it easier because before that he was bartending at a gay bar. So it was really, really hard.
Couldn't they just cast him like action movies where there's just like no, he's just not ever in a romantic type of scene? I mean, I'm sure there's some type. Well,
but
be
you kind of take what
movies.
comes along, right?
I suppose.
Teddy, I don't know. But here's what I wanted to look at. I looked at people who also said that they would not do any kind of sex stuff or kiss people. Okay, and I found a very interesting person. Lindsay Lohan said that she would not kiss or anything on screen. Lindsay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan. Now
she was very sexual in Mean Girls. I'm trying to recall any scenes where she did anything, and I don't think she did.
No,
but she was very sexual, like dressed.
Well, she's also sexual in real life.
Yes.
Okay, so she wrote there's a little memoir about her, right? She's admitted to participating in at least 2 threesomes. Okay, she banged a married guy a bunch of times, and I thought this was pretty cool. If I ever become super rich, I'm going to have this. She had a personal drug dealer. Yeah, a personal drug dealer.
Like Snoop Dogg? He has a guy who rolls the joints for him?
Well, that's like John Mulaney.
Oh, okay.
John Mulaney has a personal drug dealer?
Well, he did say that he goes, I felt like when he's talking to his drug dealer, he's like, are you doing this just for me, man? And he's like, I made that guy deal drugs just for me.
What?
Yeah, when he had his intervention.
It was all about him.
Yeah.
It still blows my mind that he is a piece of shit, drug dealer, cheater, and all that kind of stuff. That is so wild. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. I was wondering if she didn't do anything because the other actors didn't want to kiss her because she's pretty fucking foul.
I'm gonna say I totally understand her position more so than Frank Murdaugh guy, whatever his name is, because I think what she's saying is I'm not going to do this on screen for the viewing pleasure of the audience. If she wants to have a threesome, that's one thing, but she's not going to do it on screen.
She's a professional actress, so I mean, it kind of comes. I understand that, but I'm saying.
But she says I'm going to act for you, but I'm not going to have sex for you on screen. I think that's what she's saying.
I don't think they actually have sex.
Don't they have like body doubles and a lot of double entendre? So it's not. They're not actually having sex.
I'm pretty sure
it's
a body double and a double entendre are slightly different.
A lot of innuendo. I mean.
Teddy,
it's not Debbie Does Dallas, I mean, it's not like in a porno.
But it's still it's
which is still one of the most classic movies of all time. By the way,
hold on, you guys remember the thing where who is the guy from the Gigolo? Man,
not
American Gigolo.
American Gigolo.
Yeah,
not
no,
Richard Gere.
Yeah, Richard Gere. Remember they said Richard Gere. Richard Gere would have real sex with all of his women, right? Like every co-star.
Yeah.
Every sex scene was a real sex scene. That was like a rumor.
I hate to bring up the toilet paper roll, but
oh yeah,
that was a gerbil myth too with him.
Yeah, that he liked it in the butt.
He put gerbils.
Yeah, he put gerbils in his butt.
I won't even get into the Rod Stewart myth. That you remember that, right?
What Rod Stewart myth?
They had to pump his stomach.
Oh, because he had all the jizz.
Yeah.
He was he OD'd in
the
on
70s.
Jizz.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that people make up when there's
Took one for the team.
And then,
I think he took 100 for the team. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of threesomes, do you guys know the name Joshua Broome? Have you ever heard that name before?
I never heard of him.
Never heard it.
Okay, he went by a pseudonym. Okay, Rocco Reed. No, I'm serious. Have you guys ever heard the name Rocco Reed? Okay, so Broome or Rocco Reed had a very successful career in the adult film industry. the adult film industry. Okay, Teddy, are you familiar with his body of work?
I
I'm using
do.
air quotes, everybody.
I do. He was in a doubleheader. I went to go see him one day and that night. It was.
That's impossible.
It was. He was in both. He was headlining both. It was Shaving Ryan's Privates and Grinding Nemo.
Well, I'm sure if he's in those type of movies, he has a lot of assets that are more,
Yeah.
He listen. He said he appeared in more than 1,000 movies. Okay, he traveled anywhere he wanted. He earned over $1 million in a 6-year span, and he was nominated. Are you ready for this? 3 times for the best male performer of the year for the adult video news, whatever it was like the Oscars for pornos.
yeah, that's impressive.
Do you know what decade this was?
This wasn't that long ago.
Okay, then I don't believe that because I think especially male porn stars get paid so little money. I just cannot believe he made that kind of money. You know what I mean?
I mean, he might have had certain qualifications that would make
attributes.
They all have those nowadays. Right?
Okay, but listen. So he said he could fuck for hours and was rich. Then he said he was depressed and unhappy, and his life was shit.
Shocking.
What? Wait a minute. You can do anything you want. You've made 1,000 movies. 1,000 times you fucked hot chicks, right? You actually won awards, and you're unhappy in your life is
Yeah,
shit.
but you know why? Because what's left after that? You've
Exactly.
done
No
everything.
more mountains to conquer.
There's no more mountains to conquer. Yeah, there's nothing left.
Yep.
I feel
It's
like
just-
Misty Mountains would be
Yeah,
the next one.
Misty Mountains.
Have you ever played a video game? It's like this intense game, and you're up till 3 in the morning, and you're playing nonstop, and then you finally beat it, and you're like,
It's like Pac-Man.
now.
Here's I think
That's the exact opposite of Pac-Man.
I think here's what we're trying to say. Let's just say you've done.
Fudge Pac-Man.
Let's just say. I think here's what we're trying to say. You have a fantasy. You live your fantasy. You've done everything you want to do, and then some. You've gone beyond the mysterious beyond, whatever that is, and now there's nothing left. Now it's just
why
nothing.
actors and
It's
actresses
nothing.
are turned to religion and weird.
There's nothing left.
shit.
Well, that's where our story goes.
Yeah.
Are you ready? He quit his job, right? And he became a personal trainer, right? Which I assume at that point he became even more depressed.
With a large cock, I'm guessing. Because
with a very-
I'm guessing that's why he was able in that many. That's why he won those awards, right?
Yeah. Well, okay. So I honestly believe he became more depressed because he wasn't fucking hot chicks, making tons of dough, and ready for this, winning awards with his penis. He won awards with his penis. Now listen to this: Super Bowls, World Series championships. Okay, that's cool, but penis awards. I mean, that's like a Super Bowl times 1,000. You won an award with your dick. That's got to be a great moment in a man's life.
So you're saying Matt standing on stage or whatever with a Super Bowl award versus standing on the adult, what is that?
AVN.
AVN, Adult Video Awards.
Right,
You'd rather have that penis.
Oh, that brings me to something. Hey, just real quick on a side topic
Fuck
that's
yeah,
related.
it's my penis, man.
So, do you hear about the guy on the airplane? He was on an airplane. He got arrested. He jerked off four times on an airplane on one flight, and then he got arrested. So he jerked off 4 times. He
Ted,
got arrested.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah,
Ted, you realize we talked about that last show.
Yeah. So here's my thing. He got arrested, but honestly, they should give that guy an award. I mean, do you know how hard it is to jerk off 4 times
Yeah, we
in like a
talked about
2-hour
it.
flight? I mean, that's like physically. By that 4th time, it's like an eyedropper of. I mean, you know how
Ted,
how
Ted,
much in pain the tip of your penis would be.
We did that show
last
already.
drop.
Yeah, Teddy, you're in reruns again.
But-
listen, folks,
I can't get over it.
Ted,
It's impressive.
listen to me, folks.
They shouldn't arrest the guy. They should just give him a reward.
Listen to me. This morning, Teddy and I golfed, and I'm not fucking with you. I brought up something. I just jokingly something that we did at a show 2 weeks ago, and Teddy literally. I wasn't fucking with you. I said it before. Teddy literally went, "We should talk about that," and I'm like, "We did," and he goes, "Nah, I wouldn't remember that." No. This is the life I live. Okay, this is the life I live.
I was too busy counting his strokes. I was distracted.
You don't have to count very high.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah. No. Ted, I will crush you every day and twice on Tuesday. Yeah. So this is the life I live. So when we go to a bar, so tomorrow we'll go to a bar, right? We'll head out to the bar. We'll have a couple of drinks, and Teddy will say, "You know what we should do a show on? You know, there was a guy who was a porn star.
Well, not now, obviously.
All right. So let me finish this. So this guy goes from porn star, personal trainer to pastor.
I'm
Pastor.
not shocked.
That's a
obviously.
logical. That's a logical. Yeah,
It makes total sense.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
I don't know what a pastor is, but I assume it's kind of like a priest without the child molestation stuff. Okay. So now he's married with 3 kids, and I assume his depression is now on an unprecedented scale.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So, and I feel like, here's the thing. If you told this story in reverse, I feel like it would have a happy ending. I really do. So he started as a pastor.
like a happy ending or a happy ending. Which you talking? Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like if you started out as a pastor, and it's like, this isn't for me. Then you became a personal trainer. You're like, hey, man, these chicks are hot on personal training. And then you start banging them. I feel like this would be a feel-good story that everybody could get around.
And then penis award and the lights come on.
Wait, so-
End of movie.
wait,
and scene.
Wait, so here's my question. So let's say he married like a normal woman who wasn't in the porn industry. So it's like if I married a woman who made 1,000 pornos. I mean, how do you please a woman like that? Let's just say she was in Bukkake, Bang Gang, Dildo, like guys who were like 8 inches longer than me. Like, how do you? I mean, like, and she married me as a
8
regular.
inches longer than you,
okay,
Ted.
10. Sorry, 10. Whatever. So,
Here's the deal.
12.
Here's,
How do you? I mean, how do you please a woman like that? I guess take her shopping
Ted, you
because
have a 2-inch dick. What the fuck, man?
here's the deal. I can tell you how all these people who have meaningless existences, how they can lead a happy, fulfilling, successful life. Just stop focusing on yourself. Try and do something for someone else, and you'll be happy and content at the end of the day. Sorry, but I don't want to bring us down.
Oh, that's a
or
good one.
anything.
That's a good one. No, that's good.
No,
That's good advice. Yeah, it's
that
good.
makes-
pay it forward. Pay
That
it
makes
forward.
perfect sense. And I'll give you a different. Just give you like an alternative. Become a porn star and win an award with your dick. I mean, walk around every day with a T-shirt that says "this thing" and there's an arrow pointing down.
This
yeah,
my dick.
Yeah, this thing won awards. Yeah. I'm sorry. I
Not many people can say that.
I mean, that's just genetics. I mean, obviously, it's just
It
it's
is.
just
But I don't like when people are like, oh, this girl, when they start slut shaming for someone who takes advantage of their good looks, their genetics, or whatever. Same thing with men who are built physically or whatever. It's like it's a trait, God given, if you will, whatever. Just like your intelligence, I don't see why you can't leverage that to its fullest.
Listen, I have no. Listen, do whatever you're going to do to make money. As long as you're not killing
Hurting
anybody.
people.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think he was hurting people.
In a good way.
He was hurting like a bladder or a cervix or something. I mean, because I don't want to know what it is, but I mean, yes.
All right, fellas, let's get away from that.
Thank God.
So Disney, and we love Disney. I love Disney. I
love
will
Disney.
not boycott it. Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll never get on a ride because it's like 3 hours to get on a ride there. So
Yeah, we know Teddy hates Disney. So Disney has made the experience better. They're offering something called Boozy Bunny. Did you hear about this?
No.
Okay. So it's a chocolate bunny with a chocolate drink inside and a shot of bourbon. And I think you can hear that in the background, right?
That's
Teddy.
Ted's shot of bourbon with Boozy Bunny.
That's Teddy
It's good-
pouring the
it's
crown.
good timing.
Okay, so I thought this was a fantastic idea, and it works for the whole family. Okay, number one, Teddy, you mentioned what a shit show it was when you took your daughter to Disney, right?
Well, for me, not for her.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah,
so,
but Boozy Bunny would have definitely helped you, right?
Yeah.
If you had a Boozy Bunny and you were just, grabbing a couple and taking a couple of shots, it would have taken the edge off,
Or,
right?
I did
or
that-
the kids crying. It's like, here, honey, chew on this chocolate
I
wrap.
See,
I
that's
did-
exactly what I was thinking.
I did that alcohol free, by the way. That was tough.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. The kids are a little, they're getting a little out of control, right? You give them a little bourbon and you slow them down. Yeah, yeah. Kudos Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good for
kudos
them.
Disney. Yeah, I thought that was fucking genius.
That's good. It's shocking because they're pretty, strict about stuff.
I
like
just
that,
read a story.
think,
Just
you
real
know.
quick, I read a story today. It was
Really?
it was-
Because they're not against gay people.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
there's-
that makes me against them because they're not against. I forget how that works. I
So
don't even
just
know.
real quick. So the Kardashians, I think it was like Kim and Khloe Kardashian, were at Disney World just like recently, and I guess because they're billionaires, they let them go on Disney let them go on the ride by themselves, like this one ride, and nobody could get on the other. It was like a teacup ride where you could allow multiple people to ride. Yeah. So the people had to wait for the Kardashians to get off the do the ride by themselves.
I want to just step
That's
in
hilarious,
Here. I want
yeah.
to step in here
That's
because you got
hilarious.
it a little bit twisted. I read the article. They were opening up the ride to the Kardashians and anyone who wanted to join, and everyone refused to go on with it. It was more that. I think.
Okay,
No,
got
wait,
it.
hold
Okay,
on.
got
Let me just say that I read the article and you got it wrong. Nobody could get on the ride because Kim Kardashian's fat
no,
ass.
Don't go there.
Yeah.